This is the home of Whitby Dunlops hockey. 107.7 FM and 1580 CKDO.
Baker racing in with MacKellar down the left side. Wrist shot. And scores! Peter MacKellar on a beautiful screen wrist shot. Long pass for MacKellar. Winding up. Scores! Peter MacKellar with his second in a matter of minutes. Bouncing around out in front for McCauley. A quick high shot. Right to the chest of Rader. Rebound. Scores! Peter MacKellar pulls Whitby to within one. And it was Captain Peter MacKellar getting the hat trick on this night. A Tuesday night, exciting end-to-end, back-and-forth game here against their arch-rival Norwood Vipers. Time now for our three-star selection, and our third star, we talked about him just before the last break, Garett Winder. He only had one assist tonight, but boy, oh boy, he was on the ice all night long, it seemed, and just gave Whitby a great opportunity. He made a key play late in that third period as Norwood was breaking out. Doherty, who you always have to be aware of, was trying to cut across the middle of the ice. Winder didn't take one look at the puck. He rode him into the boards. Whitby turned it around and got the pressure back again. And definitely Garett Winder played a good physical game.
Yeah, I would think this is one of his more physical games tonight. I know he had a tilt earlier in the season, but tonight he was very physical, very sharp on the point. And a couple of times that they did score man short, it wasn't his side or it wasn't his fault. But that's something he has to be conscious about as he's learning that position as well.
Second star goes to Norwood Vipers, David Herring. He had 2 goals for the Vipers and was a force to be reckoned with. And as we said, he's one of those guys that plays on the edge, and he definitely showed it tonight. He was all over the ice, throwing the body, being physical, getting in guys' faces, and definitely showed his speed here, something I haven't seen a lot from him in recent games, but he really showed his speed here tonight.
Well, it's good he's back in the league. It really is. He was suspended last year, out for 5 games for running a linesman. I don't think that was warranted, that suspension, because I don't think he really ran. He just kind of touched the linesman. But nonetheless, he's back. If he keeps himself under control, he is one of the marquee players in the league. There's no question. He can hit, he can skate, he can shoot, and he can score. And he's one of those real catalyst players for this club, for the Norwood Vipers.
And the first star goes to the captain, the new dad, for the third time. 3 boys at home. Got 3 goals here tonight, added 2 assists as well. Peter MacKellar, the number 1 star here, and definitely a leader on and off the ice for the Whitby Dunlops.
Yeah, I'd have to say Pete MacKellar / Colin Baker for the first 2 stars, and I don't know how Colin didn't get into them. But nonetheless, both 5 points, 3 and 2 and 2 and 3. Colin Baker clearly played his best game in the last month. And I think Pete MacKellar continues to be Pete MacKellar, just coming up with big games when you need him. So I would say the 2 first stars were those 2 guys equally. I love Colin's performance tonight. He played like Colin can play, and he's the type of guy that can lift this hockey club, whether he's playing on the first or second line, with his skill. And then you take a look at Pete MacKellar, and you know what you're going to get from Pete. You're going to get an effort every night, and the points just keep coming. And wherever we've been across Canada for the Allen Cups over the last 3 years, who do they keep going back to? Is the captain of the Dunlops, Pete MacKellar. And you can't say enough about how much he's given to this organization.
Definitely. 3 goals and 2 assists, giving him 36 points in just 13 games so far this season. Unbelievable for him. And Colin Baker, definitely an honorable mention as far as the 3 stars go. 2 goals and 3 assists for him. Also an honorable mention to Kevin Rainey in the Norwood net. He stopped 44 of 52 shots, and it definitely could have been a blowout early on, especially that 5-on-3 in the second period where he made several key saves to keep Norwood right in it. Again, tonight's final score, Whitby 8, Norwood 7 in overtime. Tonight's game was produced by Craig Gordon. Special thanks to Cindy Marr, our associate producer, Gary Bernardi, executive producer, Steve Cassay. For Steve Cardwell, I'm Chris Dunlop saying good night, inviting you to join us for the next Whitby Dunlops game broadcast, not till Saturday, December 13th, when the Aurelia Coldwater Tundra come here to Iroquois Park. Tonight, the Dunlops win at 8-7 in overtime. Thank you for listening to Whitby Dunlops Hockey on 107.7 FM and 1580 CKDO. Good night from Whitby.